Community. So quickly about myself again, I'm Rishad Patel. I went to Georgia Tech for my undergrad and I graduated this past December. I spent a little over 4 years there and I studied abroad twice, once in Argentina and once down in Australia and New Zealand. I graduated with a Bachelor of Science in Industrial and Systems Engineering, and I'm currently just beginning to get my JD at the University of Chicago Law School. So I guess I just wanted to talk really quick, give some general advice, but really only talk really mainly about three things. Two are more general, and one is specifically about our community. The first is that personally, I think a lot of students and, just in general are very undecided when they're coming into school, what they want to do. Obviously, as you can tell, I started off engineering. I'm in law school now. I have a diversity of interests, and that kind of helped. Instead of just continuing with engineering, I wanted something different. I decided in my third year of engineering that I was going to go to law school. So don't feel as if you start in a certain major, that's the one that you need to finish. Go with what your heart tells you. Go with how you feel and what you want to do. You'll be a lot happier in your life if you're doing something you love than if you're doing something for other reasons. The second thing that I really want to stress to Zoroastrian youth, and it kind of goes along with the promotion of our culture and our community, and letting the word get out is travel as much as you can, because just as much as sharing your culture with someone else is experiencing theirs. I was lucky enough to travel back to India, where my entire family is from, multiple times throughout my life, and it allowed me to travel a lot, and I got to experience so much culture that I definitely would not have if I grew up just in the suburbs outside of Philadelphia. So really, really, if you have the opportunity to go abroad, take it. To go to a country that you probably wouldn't ever have thought to have visited before, and it's just an opportunity that really, when I look back, is the best thing I did in undergrad was study abroad. The last thing I'm going to say is a lot of people viewing this, I don't know what kind of backgrounds you're from, but I was not very involved in the Zoroastrian community when I was younger. I went to the social events, but I never really participated, and it's one of my biggest regrets, because I went to the Congress this last summer, and the only thing that I brought away from it, so many great memories, was that I wish I had done this sooner. I wish I'd gone to the one in Toronto. I wish I'd gone to the one in Houston. So if you actually get the chance to go to a Congress and you think, well, I don't know what it's going to be like, definitely go. It's no matter what type of personality you are, there's going to be a group of people who you're going to fit in with so well. And the Congress in Fremont was very small, 150. Usually it's, I've heard over 400, 500 kids. So what you need to do is try and go to these events. A lot of times, I wouldn't prioritize them well. And it's one of my biggest regrets. And I'm so happy to move into Chicago, into a city with a high Zoroastrian concentration, and get involved in the community here. So that would be my only other piece of advice. Other than that, I just want to close that I really do believe this. Whatever you choose to do, your job, your career, your family, make sure that it's what your heart is telling you. We are a small community, so take all of those considerations into mind. But ultimately, the decision's yours, and choose wisely, I guess. So thanks again to the PZO, and best of luck.